I can tell you that we are inundated with messages of solidarity and support from all over the world, literally dozens and dozens of trade unionists from Australia to America and Africa and beyond, wanting to give their support to your struggle, because they understand that your fight is their fight as well, as Mr. Walsh and the British Airways management represents the race to the bottom. We've said very clearly to them that our members are here to negotiate an honourable settlement, one that gives the dignity and respect that you deserve. It is a nonsense for them to talk now in the media about the cost of cabin crew. It's an irony, isn't it, that the cost of cabin crew doesn't seem to be a problem when they've got pilots on £100,000 a year now acting as cabin crew. So much for them being worried about the cost of cabin crew. They must be the highest paid cabin crew in the history of aviation. And I say to those pilots, there will come a day when you will look back and you will be ashamed of what you've done. We're already hearing that many of them who volunteered and worked and scabbed last weekend have said we don't want it anymore. Perhaps they found out just how difficult your job is. And I would urge all workers to take on board the fact that if any management is allowed to participate in industrial dictatorship, then sooner or later they'll come knocking on their door. So, brothers and sisters, all I can say is remain solid. I know that there are problems and I know there are fears. I know that the threats and intimidation have got to some of our people, and I don't criticise those individuals for that. I know that British Airways management are doing everything they possibly can to weaken your resolve. But here's the truth. Look beyond the media bias. Look beyond what BA is saying. We know today, as we sit here, that before 9 o'clock, 16 flights were cancelled. We know, whilst I've been here for a few hours, that 3 planes at Terminal 5 have been offloaded with passengers sitting on there, but no crew to fly them. The truth of the matter is that you are not mindless militants. You're decent men and women who are trying to protect your future and the company that you love. And I hope that the message goes clearly to Mr. Walsh, or perhaps more wiser heads within British Airways, because we understand, despite what is put out in press statements, that there are serious divisions inside the board of British Airways. John McDonnell was right when he made the point that shareholders need to start questioning precisely what is happening to their company. A fortnight ago, and I can tell you this because I was there, a fortnight ago we were that close to an agreement. Even taking the company's figure, the sum of money between us was £10 million. Already we've estimated, despite the nonsense coming from Willie Walsh, who, if he ever gives up being CEO of an airline, he should take up being a fictional author, because despite that, we know that this strike so far has cost nearly £100 million. It is the economics of the madhouse, and our appeal is to wiser people to intervene, to make certain that we get back round the table and we get you, the decent people that you are, the honourable settlement that you desire. Good luck and keep solid.